Have you ever imagined what it would be like to have a phone with a battery that lasts for days and a screen as brilliant as the sun? Apple may have made that fantasy a reality with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's get into the thrilling news. Let's start with the show's main attraction, the display. Apple has long been recognized for its gorgeous displays, but this time they're taking it to a whole new level. According to claims coming out of South Korea, the iPhone 16 Pro Max series, the iPhone 16 Pro, will be the first Apple handsets to employ Samsung's high-performance and 14 ohms LED display panels. That's a power move, but what is the M14 panel, and why should we care? The M in M14 denotes flagship. This means that such panels are suited for high-end cell phones. The number 14 refers to the number of high-performance materials used to manufacture them. This isn't just an ordinary display improvement. It's a new generation of panels designed to improve brightness and lifespan. What does this signify for us as users? We're talking about possibly mind-blowing brightness levels and screens that maintain their quality over time. Consider viewing HDR material that leaps off the screen like never before, or using your phone outside without squinting at the display. The best part is that these enhancements do not reduce battery life. Thanks to the panel's increased efficiency, things become very fascinating here. Apple isn't the only tech company looking into this new technology. Google's forthcoming Pixel 9 is also rumored to have similar high-performance panels. Apple's action places them at the forefront of display technology and demonstrates that they are not afraid to compete with other industry giants. So whether you're a movie enthusiast, a mobile gamer, or someone who loves a good-looking screen, this improvement to the M14 panel is something to be thrilled about. It's not just about having the newest technology. It's about having a considerably better viewing experience every time you use your iPhone. After all, a brighter screen can make a world of difference. According to sources, the iPhone 16 Pro versions will provide up to 1200 units of average the SDR, which is the brightness level. A 1200 net brightness is a huge 20% improvement over the existing versions. It's like increasing the brightness dial from 10 to 12, a visible and pleasant improvement. But what does this imply in real-world usage? Imagine using your phone outdoors on a sunny day with this enhanced brightness. You can view your screen without straining or searching for shade. It might simplify reading texts, checking maps, or browsing social media while you're out and about. However, peak HDR brightness is believed to stay at 1600 nits, the same as the existing iPhone 15 Pro display. HDR, high dynamic range, is utilized for multimedia, such as movies and high-quality pictures. Providing more brilliant colors and deeper blacks, however, we don't detect an increase here. 1600 nits is still very bright, and HDR video will continue to explode off the screen. This emphasis on enhancing average brightness rather than peak brightness demonstrates that Apple is considering how we use our phones most of the time. It is not only about having amazing stats for marketing. It's about creating a significant change in our day-to-day use. While we're talking about screens, let's discuss size. It appears that Apple is expanding. Specifically, with the iPhone 16 Pro versions, multiple sources have indicated that the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max would feature bigger display sizes than their iPhone 15 counterparts. The iPhone 16 Pro is likely to have a 6.7-inch display rounded to 6.3 inches, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max is said to have a gigantic 6.8.5-inch screen rounded to 6.9 inches. That's a substantial leap from the existing models, and we wonder what Apple is up to. Well, larger displays bring up a world of possibilities, for starters. They provide more room for multitasking. Consider adding space to see your calendar alongside your emails or edit photographs, with more precise control over content consumption. Whether viewing movies, reading articles, or playing games, a bigger screen may make the experience more immersive and entertaining. But it's more than having a larger screen with the upgraded M14. The LED panels, as we described before, these bigger screens are likely to be more energy efficient. This implies we may see greater battery life even with increased screen size. However, we must evaluate the trade-offs. Bigger phones can be more difficult to operate one-handed and may not fit as comfortably in pockets. But given Apple's track record of intelligent design, we're looking forward to seeing how they combine the advantages of a bigger screen with the necessity for a device that's still pleasant to carry and use today. Let's discuss a rumor that's been making ripples in the tech sector. There's been speculation about all iPhone 16 models possibly adopting new tiny lenses. The LED display technology. It's unclear if this is directly tied to the M14 panels we described previously. It is certainly worth investigating. So what exactly is a micro lens? LED technology, in simple words. It is a method of increasing the efficiency of LED displays. Traditional LED panels lose much light due to internal reflections. Micro lens technology adds small lenses to each pixel, helping to direct more light outward and making the output brighter. If this report is accurate, iPhones may be more colorful and energy efficient. The iPhones will be available in less than 2 months, therefore the moment has come. It is expected to tumble forward or backward on September 17, around 5 days away. We have 2 exciting pieces of information to help you decide whether to go with the iPhone Pro or Pro Max models, as a source has returned to confirm previous rumors about the 2024 exclusive color. But we need to hear more about it. It gives some verified and accurate information, which helps to confirm that, according to the most recent data that OVO has obtained, the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max should be available in addition to the standard colors, graphite, natural titanium, silver, and this year, an exclusive color called pink. Is it suggestive of rose gold? Not, if at all. These photographs indicate that the rose gold is more pink than gold, but it's not wild or spectacular. Some iPhone Pro Max fans will miss the red one this year. I would have wanted to see a bit more crazy from Apple with the iPhone 16's hues. We will not be entitled to a little crazy from the corporation regarding the colors of the Pro models this year. The purpose of a little fraction of this Pro lane that allows for less crazy is to strike a balance between guillemettes and a professional audience. Therefore, colors are kept quite sad and plain. We'll continue with another rumor from DigiTime that confirms previously gathered information. As a result, you already know that the iPhone 16 will bring several advancements to the photographic field, particularly in the Pro versions. The Pro and Pro Max versions will have a new 48 megapixels super wide-angle sensor. Now, we need to wait for the capture button to appear so we can zoom out by dragging or gently touching it to focus before pressing it to record. Our expectations for the next iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max include the return of the 5x tetraprism previously available on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It is likely to arrive on the Pro versions of the iPhone 16 this year. We are also waiting for the lens flare to be reduced, which is the little green task that shows up every time we capture a video with our iPhones. This implies that the 3x sensor, famous for its ability to produce portraits, will be replaced by the 5x on the Pro and Pro Max. Apple looks to eliminate this sensor in favor of the X2 crop optical quality sensor, which has 48 megapixels primary pixels. On the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the appearance of a superphone measuring 300mm in images has also been a source of debate. I have severe reservations about this, as I don't understand Apple's purpose for adding a 300mm camera to iPhones, mainly when many people have already expressed their displeasure with the 5x controversy, which was an extremely aggressive enlargement. If Apple continues along this route, many customers will likely be scared to exceed the iPhone 16 Pro Max limit, as was last year. Apple verified that the 5x tetraprism does not fit within the 6.1-inch Pro models. As a consequence, we are obliged to use the well-known X3, which performs equally well. This year's new models should expand. For example, the iPhone 16 Pro model would grow by 0.2 inches, surpassing the previous generation's 6.1 to 6.3 inches, while the Pro Max variant would grow from 6.7 to 6.9 inches. This expansion is primarily accomplished by shrinking the screen's borders and letting Apple gain some room inside the models. Rather than installing the tetraprism, we may ask ourselves, what allows Apple this year to say yes, we can integrate it now? That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.